Now let's travel to the Adirondacks. The Cranberry Lake, Wanakena area of the Adirondack Park may be keeping secrets from you. In Wanakena, the prestigious Ranger School sits along the shores of Cranberry Lake. Students who are willing to work really hard will be well rewarded after graduation.
Students are prepared when they walk out of the door to become forest rangers. They can become conservation officers. They can go work for the U.S. Forest Service in the West. Students get jobs in all variety of forestry positions.
And for the last 100 years, the Cranberry Lake Boat Club has been instrumental in protecting the beauty and integrity of the lake.
Boating and the life of this lake are synonymous. They're very much together, and this is just a very, very unique location. I think it's really a jewel that many people don't appreciate and respect. And the Boat Club is very much about preservation of the lake and make sure that the beauty that's here is maintained.
But you know, you don't have to own a boat to enjoy this area. With a good pair of hiking shoes and some ambition, you can test yourself on the Cranberry Lake 50. This 50-mile trail around the lake will challenge you to explore and experience the diversity of the lake, ponds, and woods on the Northwest Adirondacks.
We had an interesting experience about 3 weeks ago. A scout troop came in from Pennsylvania, and a series of their families camped at the state campground. The younger scouts worked with the DEC, local rangers, and they did the junior ranger program. The senior scouts went off with their leaders, and I think there were 10 of them, and they did the Cranberry 50. They came back to the campsite. We met them, we gave them their patches, we shook their hands. And I left that saying, you know, this is the kind of family, community activity we want to promote. It's extremely important that we get young people out into the woods. They're much more likely to understand nature. They're much more likely to protect the Adirondack Park if they're familiar with it.
After completing this hike, whether it takes you 3 days or 3 years, you will receive a patch to display proudly on your backpack. But if that sounds like too much work and you just want to relax, you can enjoy a swim or a picnic at the Cranberry Lake Campground. Kayaking and canoeing are a favorite pastime for many campers. But some just enjoy sitting by the campfire and having pleasant conversations. I had the opportunity to talk to John Phillips, a first-time visitor to the park.
This is our first experience at Cranberry Lake. We love it here. We think it's beautiful. We love the Adirondacks. We come up here often, but this is our first time here at Cranberry Lake. We drove into the park, and no sooner did we get here, and we spotted, crossing the road, a doe and 2 spotted fawns, and it was beautiful. We could have fed them from the car if we wanted to.